Siguro kung di ako, baka si Ryan Gosling to. Kasi, no? Pagpipilian talaga namin si Ryan Gosling or si Michael Fassbender. So, hindi nagpapasalamat. Kasi sinasabi nila kung meron, parang dahil kami, parang ganito, ganyan. I'm sure kung iba rin yung gumawa, maaaring mas higit pa dun sa expectations. The thing with the kind of question that you have for us, parang ang hirap lang talagang isipin. But definitely, with Inang around, with Ate Van around, doing the writing, parang napupush lang naman kaming mga artista to deliver. So malaking source yon sa inspirasyon namin. So
And they did so beautifully.
Tsaka it's not every day na i-involve ba yung director at writer nyo dun sa bawat eksena, ha? So, ang sarap lang ng pakiramdam na kahit pa paano na-own nyo talaga yung character. Para it's a collaboration. Kahit pa paano, naiintindihan mo in depth kung ano yung gusto nilang mangyari kasi pinapaliwanag nila sa'yo.
Tsaka may mga eksena na, kunyari ako sa director, nahirapan akong i-mount, nahirapan akong i-block, especially the highly emotional, highly charged scenes, no? Merong isang eksena dyan na, wala siya sa trailer, pero ito bang gusto mo, sinasabi ni Bea. So, may struggles, may physical struggles silang dalawa. So, I didn't know how to mount it. I was having quite some, may difficulty ako doon. So, I had them called. And sinabi ko sa kanila, this is the situation, these are the probable lines and dialogues, paano nyo gagawin? O ikaw, Lloyd, diyan ka magsa-start, diyan sa area na yan. O ikaw, Bea, pagpasok mo dito, galing ka dito sa eksenang to, saan ka mapapaupo? Yun. At paano nyo gagawin? So, practically, sila ang nag-block ng buong eksenang yun. So, that was how collaborative the process was na dito sa project na to.
Okay, so, syempre ano nga, di ba? Siguro tumama, John Lloyd and Bea from Popoy and Basha. Syempre. And then now, JD and Sari with the Mistress. So, we're closing na po the discussion. So, hingi na po namin konting message. So, from for our videos and cameras. Diba? Miss Vanessa?
What message? Message? What message? Sorry.
You're on your way home.
Way home. So,
Okay,
parting shot.
okay. I've been working with Star Cinema and Star Cinema for the last 8 years. And alam niyo naman, pag Star Cinema, maganda siyang pelikula. Tapos gumaganda pa siya kapag may Olivia Lamasa, may John Lloyd at Bea. At kaya ko talagang sabihin na, ayun ka na naman, Inang. Kaya ko talagang sabihin na maganda yung pelikula namin. Isa to sa mga pinakamagagandang experiences as a writer, as a filmmaker for me, to have worked with such great actors and a wonderful director. But more than that, this is the one film I think that I realized parang what I had to say pala can actually be said, and it can be said beautifully. And I hope, just because alam ko medyo controversial yung title namin at may feeling na kinokondone ng adultery or whatever, that's hardly the case. If anything, when I was writing it, I was always writing it from the point of view of a child more than from the point of view of somebody who's in love. Because I think the experience of a child is the more universal experience than the experience of romance. And I had to look at JD and Sari as two children. I had to look at them na coming into the story, they were bringing their own personal family histories. And interestingly enough, if you watch it, both of them are affected in some way by adultery. And JD, to have fallen in love with the Mistress, was really basically violating his own code and turning from himself. But it would have required a great love and a great kind of person to have said, okay, I'm gonna fall in love with this woman. I'm gonna choose to be with this woman. In the same way na si Sari, affected also by adultery in her own family, to have become a mistress was siguro parang a great turning away from the self also. No? Pero in the end, you have to look at it na, I mean, the reason marriage is like that as an institution is precisely because it's supposed to last forever, precisely because the children that come from a marriage are your children forever. You have to love them forever. And I was looking at the two children in this movie as that, suffering from the wounds of adultery and having to resolve their own wounds in the present. So I can guarantee people naman who are worried that this is going to be glamorizing adultery, that it's not. It's more than anything, it's a beautiful love story between two wounded children and how they become responsible adults in the end. So I hope you watch it for that. Yung hope nga that love heals and that you become better people at the end of certain experiences. Yun po. So sana po panoorin niyo po. Maraming salamat.
Good night.
Well, nagpapasalamat lang po ako para sa binigay niyong time na makakwentuhan kami. Sana matulungan niyo kami na maikwento sa mga followers niyo, sa inyong mga vlogs. Na hindi lang ito isang pelikula na tungkol sa isang kabit. Ang hirap lang ipaliwanag, but there's definitely more to the film pagka napanood niyo po. And sana bigyan nyo ng chance. Bigyan nyo ng chance na mapanood and para masagot namin yung mas marami nyo pang katanungan. So again, maraming salamat.
Bea?
Opo. Nakakatawa yung palakpakan na pigil. Oo. Gusto ko magpasalamat sa inyong lahat for being here tonight. And alam niyo, we had such a wonderful experience filming this project. At sana matranscend yun sa screen. At sana magkaroon din kayo ng wonderful experience watching it. I'm sure hindi lahat kayo mag-agree sa bawat character, pero sana maintindihan ninyo at yun nga, sabi ni Jolly, bigyan nyo ng chance yung bawat character na mapukaw yung mga puso ninyo. Thank you.
And of course, Miss Direk Olivia Labasan.
So, ang dami po na nilang nasabi. So, I will keep mine short and just say that let the film speak for itself. But let me share with you that this is my first time in a bloggers conference. And I was telling Van, I really hate facing cameras and I really hate facing people. That's why I work behind the camera. But let me share with you that I really had fun and enjoyed this experience. And I would like to thank all of you for sparing us your time and for supporting us and helping us in promoting this movie. Maraming salamat po. So, the Mistress, attended you.
Okay, thank you very much po. So, features and then